All right, so another month, another journal entry. My God, that's a lot of white behind. All right, hold on. Little better. All right, so another month, another journal entry. This one is, in fact, for June. I'll just let the video speak for itself. But once again, thank you all for watching this. I make it for you maniacs who are actually like, I want to see more than just movie reviews. I want to see his life. So thank you. I need a dog to transition. Gypsy, you're it. Gypsy, you can't always look sad. Otherwise, people will start to think you're sad. Transition. It's the 1st of June, and to start the month off, we're going hiking, but it's early in the morning. Danger and Ramsey kept me up all night. They've teamed up against us. Yeah. So yeah, let's get our health on. Half awake. So we're going to Mount Si to hike it. So Google Maps was like, all right, I'll take you to Mount Si. Not the trail to hike it, but the place. So it's
a neighborhood.
Yeah, it's like 17 minutes out of the way. Fucking what the fuck? You know what's funny? I say fuck a lot in these vlogs because I always think it's the first time I say it, but I do it in like every entry. So yeah, when people ask, what do you do in the Northwest? We walk in the woods. That's just what we do. So if I look exhausted, it's only because we're doing Mount Si and I am exhausted. Vanessa was like, I'm gonna do Mount Si, you wanna go? I was like, pretty sure I should work up to that. And then we get here and the Pathfinder over here is like, let's go! And so I just about throw up about 7 minutes in. And then we got behind these really slow people that I was really super thankful for because they kept normal pace. And then
I have short legs and I have to make up for it.
I have long legs and I'm fucking beat. And now we're 1/4 of the way through. Kill me. We're having fun though. Kill me. It'll be good. Please. This is gonna be the predator shot. Where it's gonna go whoosh. Want some candy? At the top of Mount Si. Got my Mount Si badge. Vanessa and I both did. Not that I get a badge, just accomplishment. And pain, but also accomplishment. And I hurt.
Mount Si one day later. My legs hurt. A lot.
Dishwasher's going. That's the sound you hear. But Vanessa has it on good authority that kimchi is really good, but it looks like brains and it smells horrendous, and I don't want to touch it. So Vanessa, this is all you. I'm gonna use you as like the guinea pig. You want to do it? Oh my god.
That's not bad.
Really?
It's quite spicy.
So Dark Phoenix screening tonight, which is funny because I just got an email reminder that is like, remember, this is just for press and they're +1s. So there's no, usually people can come to it who get tickets through other means, and none of that for Dark Phoenix. And it's just hardcore, like highlighted reminder, like no check-ins. It's basically until the embargo lifts, which is tomorrow night. These are all kind of red flags. It doesn't look good for Dark Phoenix. So I just got back from Dark Phoenix. And I was going to say, I won't remember it in T-1 day, but I'm really trying to find anything I like about it, and I just can't. Like, it's not as good as any of the X-Men movies, any of the other ones. It might be dog shit. We'll see when I'm filming. Whatever I say, but... Oh. So there's a super tight-lipped embargo for Dark Phoenix. We can't get that review up until tomorrow night, 10 p.m. But I just saw the last episode of Chernobyl, so that review is happening. Gonna review it either way, but still. It's a car wash. Ooh, you know what those are? Lightly irradiated bills. Fancy stuff for a city cop. You have help? Vanessa, here's the good news. A Dark Phoenix review is going out at 10. I'm really tired, so I'm probably gonna crash. So I get to sleep through the bus fire of the comment section. So this is what happened last night. It was funny. It looks like another therapy session. Usually when I film in my car, it's post-therapy. But not this time. I'm just at the store. But here's last night. So I do my review. I put up my review of Dark Phoenix. And at a part in that review, I rattle off all the X-Men movies that are better than Dark Phoenix, which is all of them. But I forgot the Wolverine. And a lot of people were commenting, like, what about the Wolverine, you know? And so and a few people commented, like, Deadpool 1 and 2. And so I was like, all right, I'll just make a comment, correct it, and then pin it at the top. So I made a comment like, yes, this movie is also worse than The Wolverine and Deadpool 1 and 2 and my last dentist appointment. And now, instead of being inundated with people like being like, what about this movie and what about these movies, I'm now inundated with comments of people who think I'm calling Deadpool shit, I guess. Which is funny because if you want to verify that, if anyone wants to verify that, I do have a review of it. You just check that out to test the hypothesis, to cross-reference. So instead of being in the no-win situation that, oh, I totally forgot this movie, I'm now in the no-win situation that people are misunderstanding the comment. So I just deleted it. Point of this is for everyone to know that the internet is a no-win situation wrapped in a Kobayashi Maru, wedged between a rock and a hard place. And all you can really do is be cool with the fact that, once again, you didn't quite stick the landing 100%. You got to be good with, at max, on your best day, 98. So that's that. That's my internet lesson for today. Internet. So they just released a poster for Wonder Woman 1984 that has this Thor Ragnarok-ish visual appeal to it. So I'm going to post it on Instagram with a joke pointing to that. Watch the world burn. All right, so I don't watch Star Trek Discovery. So I don't even know what I'm saying, but I just thought of an awesome Star Trek storyline. And let me know if this has actually happened. Where, like, this person realizes that every time he gets transported, he essentially dies, and then his consciousness goes to this other place, and the molecules come together and form a new body. So he's not actually himself. Like, think Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, but just like with a person body, not a swamp body. And yes, that's what Badger was talking about in Breaking Bad that one time. But my friends and I had talked about this concept ad nauseum before that episode aired. So anyhow, just imagine this character who's like, am I even myself? Am I human? I am outside the rules of humanity because I'm not actually myself. I died. And so I'm not even the person I grew up as. I'm just the aggregate of the memories of that person. And then this person just snaps and wants to wipe out Starfleet and all their technology. But in letting him do so, that would just take humanity back centuries because we wouldn't have the technology, and we'd be fighting over territory again because all the Roddenberry vision is gone now. This peaceful world that humanity strive for. Wouldn't that be a great villain? I am not stoned right now. So my friend Nathan is coming over. We're hanging out for either a late lunch or early dinner, however you want to see it. And as you know me, I like dressing nice. Funny thing is, so does he. So we'll dress up in vests and ties, and I don't know, we just hang out because life's too short to not dress nice and enjoy dressing nice. Just cuz. Today is actually a very special day. It's the 1 year anniversary. Should I call it anniversary? I'm not sure. But basically, it's been 1 year since I canceled my Twitter account and deleted it. And yes, life is better without it. I just don't think Twitter is conducive to real conversations. Like most of the things you see on Twitter, all the Twitter beefs and whatnot, could have just been a private conversation that happened. But no, now we're going to get those likes and retweets for it. So right there, that just skews the motivation to even talk to somebody. The fact that conversations at all are happening on Twitter and call out outrage, all that stuff is happening on Twitter. I can't help but see the motivation to be like, oh, it's happening here because likes and retweets, and that has monetary value because the people say. And so it skews the motivation and the purity of a conversation, in which conversations don't really happen. It's just everything is cannon fodder for that. And I don't think it's how people have grown, adapted, and evolved to interact. It's so changed so very abruptly and so quickly that really anyone on there, I don't think they're the happiest versions of themselves. So I encourage anyone to delete it. Most of you won't, But those are my 2 cents. As someone who did delete it and is happier, I'm saying it's best to delete it. So we're going to breakfast at this restaurant that diners, drive-ins, and dives came to. So there's one thing I can do is put my sunglasses, or Vanessa's sunglasses, on the back of my head. And I'm going to walk in there and be like, this time in Triple D, we're going to Flavor Town.
We need to bleach your hair, and then we need to fix this facial hair too. Like, this part needs to be blonde.
You realize I'm doing that for Christmas.
For Christmas or Halloween?
For your Christmas. I meant to take a picture, but now we're doing a video of the 3 ways you can say this. It's help people, make friends, have fun. Or it's help people make friends, have fun. Or help people make friends, have fun. I'm confused. All right, so here's the thing. It's on sale for $30. And I mean, I'll get it for $30. I'll find some enjoyment out of it just to have for an aesthetic reason. Just for aesthetic purposes, I could just have it with the NES and SNES Classic. It'll be just kind of like a cool compilation. Have it with the Genesis Mini that's coming out. So I can just have 4 of these. They should totally do an N64 Classic because that would make complete and total sense. But yeah, on sale for $30. Yeah, I'll get this. How is this not begging for a pillow fight to happen? All right, I won't do it. Well, you look nervous. Is it the stash? I don't know how I got it. So I had a wife, beautiful like you, who tells me I worry too much, who tells me I ought to smile more, who gambles and gets deep with the sharks. Hey, one day they carve her face. We have no money for surgery. She can't take it. I just want to see her smile again. I just want her to know that I don't care about the scars. So I put a razor in my mouth and do this to myself. And you know what? She can't stand the sight of me. She leaves. Now I see the funny side. Now I'm always smiling. All right, so I didn't know this is how it works. So Vanessa's windshield has a crack. I didn't know this. This is like magic, but if you press on the crack, it like cracks more. It's witchcraft. Like, I don't know how you want to take this. Just take it as truth. Ordering something on Amazon to replace something you lost is simply, you're not ordering something. You are, but you're paying a finder's tax. You're paying money to ensure that Ramsey jumps up on my fucking TV. Point is, you're paying money to ensure that you find the thing you lost, because once your replacement arrives, you'll find it. Again, so now you'll have 2. Case in point, this PS3 cord. Lost it. Ordered it. Came today. Plugged it into my PS3. Found the one I lost. So when movies come out, there's an embargo. So when reviewers watch it, they can't review it. They can't put the review up until that embargo's up. So usually it's, like it was 6 a.m. the day after you screen the movie. The embargo's up. You can all talk about it. So what we reviewer folk do on YouTube is we watch it, review it, upload the review, and just schedule it to go live when that embargo lifts. Which means everyone can still have conspiracy theories about all of us working together to drop our reviews at the exact same time. The truth is much less interesting. Just when the embargo lifted. Why do they look so angry? Like they want to kill me. So, I've been editing. It's 5:45 in the morning. I've been editing my Toy Story 4 review all night. And now it's 15 minutes before the embargo lifts. So says one email, says 6 a.m. The screening invite I got for LA says 9 a.m. Pacific. So I'm going to go with the 6 a.m. and we'll see what happens. So in my Toy Story 4 review, because I exported it, there was a thing in the beginning I didn't like, so I re-edited it, and you slide the timeline around, and I didn't think this happened because it was later in the video, but I overlapped the video. So there's one part about 3.5 minutes in where there's like a couple seconds of me behind me talking, and there's me in front. There's 2 of me on screen at the same time. Someone said Noob Cybot confirmed. Point is, this is what happens sometimes when you stay up until 5 a.m. editing your videos. But that's just how I do it. There's not always a fuck up. There's usually no fuck ups, even when I stay up till 5 a.m. But I'm really tired. Wow, that's dark. I should have left it as dark because it's a dark day. All right, so yesterday I saw that Hot Toys had a Scarlet Spider coming out. I was super jacked for it. And I kept checking today. I'm like, that thing's going to go on pre-order. And then it did, I guess. And now you have to be on a wait list. And so I tried to go on the wait list. It's like, you have to update your password. And I tried to update my password. And I haven't gotten the email. Basically, I'm just sad. Just doing some farming. Get that XP. So this is a vlog-worthy morning. Simply for the fact that OJ has Twitter now? That's weird. It's only a matter of time before he slips and tells us something we already know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, he already said he's gonna. I got a lot of.
Yeah, getting even to do or something like that? It's weird, man.
Murderer guy.
You can't be OJ and say that shit. It already starts. Like, his first thing on Twitter was something was like, probably shouldn't have done that. Here we go. And here we go. So there was a new Call of Duty Modern Warfare game announced. And there are some video game journalists that are super offended by it. And I quite simply don't understand. I don't get how this is it. You know, this is the line. This is the thing that it's like, this is next level shit. It's a first person shooter that's a war game that sounds like it accurately depicts the tough choices and the horror and brutality of those situations. So in that, congratulations, guys. You made a proper war game that might just feel uncomfortable. Fucking hell. I don't get a lot of internet outrage, to be honest with you. I just don't understand a lot of it. But I don't get it. More farming. We're talking about shitty reality TV that we watch.
As one does.
And wine. And then we were talking about how these people, sometimes they're a little more boring than you want. And she was like, when I sign up for reality TV, I don't want, what'd you say?
Boring ass fucking life shit.
Boring ass fucking life shit. And I was like, holy crap, if I write a book, that's the title of my book. Boring ass fucking life shit by Jeremy Jahns.
No, the Jeremy Jahns story.
But it'll say colon. Boring ass fucking life shit. Colon spelled out the Jeremy Jahns. I love it. So I guess the Joker movies are rated. I guess we found that out today. I guess Todd Phillips tweeted it or something. It still has to be good. Our rating doesn't mean it's going to be good, but you know, so it's a good start. And the grind is done. So let's get everything else. Never underestimate my dog's abilities to just get tangled the fuck up. Okay, so we got a new treat for Danger and Gypsy. It looks like a piece of like round beef jerky, which I guess is a dehydrated bull dick or something like that. This is what it is, right? All right, they're going next level with the outfit because that outfit is from the movie. Like, that in every way, shape, and form is Shang Tsung from the movie. That's amazing. So, God, I have bags under my eyes in this lighting. So it's no better. Lighting's no better here. Maybe I'm just beat-ass tired. But heading off to Vegas, and it does feel like I go to Vegas a lot. But it's a good getaway, you know, for you and a girlfriend, you and a friend, you and a group of friends, you and yourself, you and a group of girlfriends, whatever. Vegas. Last night, I was doing my Toy Story 4 spoiler talk video, and I still had to pack, I had to do 100 things, I had to prep. It's just, I feel like I kind of sped through my Toy Story 4 spoiler talk video, so maybe it didn't go as deep as some people might want. I don't know, we'll find out in the comment section. It goes live at midnight tonight, but that's just how I feel about it. I would have liked to have gone deeper, but I simply didn't have the time, so sorry for that. 2 shots of pure goodness. Yeah, cheers. So yeah, I'm on the 26th floor, and as you saw with that button arrangement, it looks like the 26th floor is like above all the others, which I mean, it is in terms of height, but it's the button standing by itself, so it looks like its own thing, and everyone's always like, oh, the penthouse suite, but it's totally not the penthouse suite. So basically, every time I'm in the elevator and people are like, oh, penthouse suite, I'm forced with a decision whether or not to actually be honest and tell them, oh no, it's not the penthouse suite, it's just the top floor, it's not penthouse, it's just a room, or let them believe it's the penthouse suite. I'm kind of 50-50. Like, if I can't have a penthouse suite, At least you can let people believe you're in one without you actually ever insinuating that you were. Most of the time I'm honest though. I'm like, nah, it's just a room. Honest to a fault. This is not a bad view. We've only been out for a few minutes. It's like 109. And we're already burned. Like my ear's burning. We only walked from one building to the other. It's like next level. It's like that movie, The Core. After the core of the earth stopped spinning, and then the ultraviolet rays were Vanessa's looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about grade B sci-fi movies, but damn it.
Reference.
Do you really?
No.
Yeah. No, she does not. She's burned too. No matter what anyone says, that stands for Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna move here. I call this one the Phantom Pain. So we're at the pool at Bellagio. Actually, we're in the jacuzzi at Bellagio. And they do have a bar where you can order drinks for 16 bucks each. For a grand total, including tip, of just about 40 bucks.
For two.
So I think we're gonna do Fat Tuesdays tomorrow.
We're very sober.
We are very.
But there's less money in the bank.
I am very sober. Yeah. Do you think they'll allow Fat Tuesdays? I'm cheap. I'm cheap. Whatever. Yeah, I'll hide it. So we're here at Bellagio. And we're about to see Cirque du Soleil, titled O. I don't know anything about this cable fella, but I guarantee he hasn't killed as many people as melanoma has. All right. As I'm reaching the end of my Fat Tuesday on the last day of Vegas, not just the last day of Vegas, this is when we're flying out of Vegas. Point is, there's a question will bring happiness to people. It's really the answer to all life's questions. I don't think people are asking, not enough people anyway, and that question is, what would Jared Harris do? He's so goddamn good. He's so good. One of the number one comments I get is, what do I think about Robert Pattinson as Batman? People are baffled that I haven't said anything about it. And the fact is, here's what I think. I think he could be good, or he might not be. I think he could suck, or he might not be. But he might be good. But we'll see. And that's all I have to contribute to it. Really, with Robert Pattinson, what I've seen him in are the Twilight movies. I don't think that's a fair representation of his ability. I've heard he's great in other things. So I might actually just be the least qualified person to say something about it. I know people, you might be thinking, well, you talked about Ben Affleck being cast as Batman. So that doesn't make any sense, but it does, because that was, 5 years ago. So I think I'm going to take what I learned from that, apply it to this, and just go ahead and say simply, I don't fucking know. We'll see how he does. I'm not going to lie to you. I just don't feel like watching a movie or doing a video today. But I'm back from Vegas and Child's Play, so I'm at the theater. Maybe it's what I need though, delve into work, get my mind off of shit. Here's hoping, if for nothing else, it'll be distracting. So since my Child's Play review is already late, the timely one I wanted to get up was for Annabelle Comes Home. So that's up now. So I just got this in the mail. Let's start playing some Bloodstained. You can't even see it, the glare. Bloodstained! So I uploaded my review for Child's Play last night. And for some odd reason, YouTube's keeping the resolution at 360. Like, it's a 1080 video. 360 though, and I thought it would be better by morning. It's not. So that's YouTube. That's not I exported it weird or anything like that. I just hope it gets worked out before my Spider-Man Far From Home review goes up tomorrow. Because that would be really shitty. Like Child's Play is one thing. It's like, oh, it's a movie that's a few days old. Whatever. It's a Child's Play remake. Alright, so it's 360. But Spider-Man's gotta be 1080. I mean, come on. So I wake up this morning with an Instagram message from somebody, a fan, who said, hey, if you're on the wait list for the Hot Toy Scarlet Spider, you can pre-order it right now for a limited time. So I go on there, sure enough you can, and I did, and now I'm gonna get Scarlet Spider. So thank you for doing that. More than a few times, fans have messaged me and been like, hey, I know you like to sing, so this thing's available if you want it. I'm like, oh my god, I wouldn't have known that otherwise. So thank you all for looking out. I really appreciate it. That's how I got my Night Trap record soundtrack, which is great. And it's just great to have. And I wouldn't have known about it, or at least I knew about it, but I thought I totally missed the boat on it. And I was like, all right, I'll never get it now. And a fan sent the link to me and was like, hey, you can get them here. And they were out, and I guess I got more in. I wouldn't have known that otherwise. I don't know. Thank you all for looking out. So, Adam and I were hanging out today. and found this for $10 as Danger's scraping at the curtain to get outside. He needs to piss. But the point is, Danger, I need to tell the people. All right, so I found this today for $10. I don't even have a system to play it on, so it's not like I can play it. I wanted it. It's like collectability at this point, so it was $10. I just wanted to have it. Also bought this bus fire for $30. Again, collectability. Not like I'm gonna play. I might play it. I don't know. And of course, the worst segment thus far is the water level. I won't lie. I really regret not getting Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for PS4. I got it for Switch because I got a Switch, and I was like, well, Switch is a great system, and it is a great system. But the Switch port of that game, no, like it's just the latency among graphical issues. I should have just got on PS4. There's a part of me that's like, I kind of want to drop $40 just to buy the game on PS4 and just start it from scratch and just play it on that. But no, I'm already this far in the game, so I might as well just play it on Switch. But still, regret. All right, Maniacs, that's my June journal entry. Thank you all for watching. And there was actually, I feel like I might get a couple comments asking, like, why didn't you touch on this thing? There was a tragedy in June. Where I suppose every month has a myriad of tragedies, but there was a YouTuber, his name was Etika, and he tragically took his own life. And I gave my thoughts on it, and then the contrast between getting that serious and then going back to the whimsy of the day-to-day journal entries, it just felt really weird. So I cut it out. And then I filmed a couple attempts to talk about it here at the end, and it just felt like I was going on my own soapbox. I will simply say, if you feel like you're lost or in a corner or in a scenario you don't know how to get out of, if things seem glib or bleak, talk to a professional. I'm telling you from experience, therapy is very helpful. It's not like talking to a friend. Talking to a friend's good in that, hey man, you got this, put a band-aid over it kind of way. But talking to a professional who's gone through years of school and had years of experience peeling back the layers and getting to the root of problems, you will be baffled at what you will learn about yourself. And I promise you it will get better. So please do that. Because people care, and they care about you. So I guess I'll use this moment to say that. So thank you very much for watching my journal entry. Thank you for letting me get serious at the end here for a second. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. I love you all.